Hey, everybody, thank you very much for tuning in to this portion of our broadcast where we do the Streamer Spotlight, where we introduce streamers that make the entire program possible, those that are behind the cameras, behind the laptops, behind the mics, making everything happen for you watching at home. So today is a special edition of the Streamer Spotlight. We have here with us Joey Herold, once a student member of the stream team, now assistant admin of the HPS stream team. Joey, thank you so much for being here today.
And thank you for inviting me.
Yes, absolutely. So, we use this portion to kind of talk about sometimes competencies or their skill abilities, but this is a little bit different. Like I was saying before, Joey used to be a student, used to be a stream team member for that senior year, if I'm correct.
Class of 2022.
Yes, absolutely. And then now, you're a para at the school, and just recently this year, an assistant admin to the HPS stream team, helping us make this all possible.
Yeah, it's promotion. Let's go.
It is 100%. It is the next level after a stream team leader. Joey is kind of my helper now, moving forward. So when we have to monitor games and making sure that everything's running right, Joey is now taken on that role. So he's making sure that gear is set up. He's making sure that streams are running smoothly from home. He has a slew of events that he's in charge of. I'm in charge of a few other events.
And I make sure that he has a social life too again.
Yes, that has probably been on a personal note. That's been probably the most amazing part, is that every single stream that we do, we not only have kids that are behind all the laptops, but we also have adults at home who are watching it very closely, making sure that things are running well, and having a break to be able to do things with either my family or just get caught up on work or whatever has been a dream. So Joey, thank you for making that dream possible.
You're welcome.
I owe you so much with that. But so Joey's been learning a lot. And Joey, so far, what has been the biggest surprise? Now that you're on the other side of the fence, what's that like? What's the big thing?
Staff changes you sometimes.
Staff changes
you. Video production and broadcasting in a stream team, it's all fun and games. And then when your staff, it's like, come on, kids, please work.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. You see that different side of where you're trying to bring the potential out of them.
There's a difference between, hey, I can't show up to a stream, and hey, I can't show up to a stream at the last minute.
The level of stress goes from 0 to 10 very quickly. And that is the thing that we do run into. Luckily, we have stream team leaders that help us fill those roles. But as a stream team admin, it is a stressful moment where it's like roughly noon and there's a stream in about 3 hours. And all of a sudden you just have a kid's like, oh, hey, I forgot. I got to go. And you're like, oh no, we have no producer for tonight. What do we do? Just having that responsibility is a new thing.
It's like there's a nice little hierarchy. It's like we can maybe go out with a commentator, and then it's like, okay, maybe don't need second camera.
Yes.
And then it's, please don't leave anymore.
Please don't leave anymore. Yeah, and the goal is, with what we're doing with the streams, especially this year, fun fact, is we're really pushing hard on having as many positions filled for any game possible, because it does two things. One, it provides an even better service. Two, it gives those kids practice on those new skills, such as second camera, such as the commentators and things like that. So it gives us an opportunity, but it also allows, like you said, flexibility. So the biggest thing that you've noticed is just that responsibility level of like, oh no, the thing still needs to happen.
The show must go on.
The show must go on. Absolutely. So so now that you're an admin, an assistant admin to the HPS stream team, you're learning the art of also how to push our kids and bring the most potential out of them without burying them with pressure or stress and all that.
If I got
stuff.
a nickel for every time I had to say, check scoreboard.
Yes, absolutely.
I can afford a candy bar in this economy.
Yeah, just in this short amount of time. And that's one of the things that we run into too with the stream team, is that we're constantly messaging our kids as they're working. And yeah, it's a hard thing, because you don't want to stress a kid out, especially if it's their first time ever doing a job. But they also have to meet an expectation so the viewers at home can enjoy it as well. And you're kind of put in a rock and a hard place sometimes. So it's just learning when to let them grow and make the mistakes, and also learning to say like, hey, that's not okay. You have to get better at that. So I'm sure that is a quite a new thing.
It is. It's just the fact of like, okay, I noticed a tiny little mistake. Do I really? It is relatively new for them. Do I push it? It's like I could, but also they're already struggling
with core basics. Yeah,
like,
absolutely.
It's like, give them some time and then I'll get more nitpicky.
Absolutely. Yeah. Like help them get those core basics figured out. And then as time goes on, then we can get a little bit more specific. Yeah. Just learning when to push and go. I will admit purely through my own experience over these last 4 years that, learning that push and go skill has been a long, arduous fight. It's one that I feel like we're finally starting to win, but I have made my fair share of mistakes, especially in the beginning. And it is, it's a thing.
What's wrong with breaking down a student till they quit?
Yeah, it is a learning environment, and that's the goal, and that's the thing too. That would you say people get a little caught up in the fact that with this a live broadcast, but a lot of the times they forget that there's kids.
Yeah, that is
those.
You, these are just kids. They aren't these aren't professionals either. They are just what's the age range? 7 through 12.
7 through 12.
Well, and a few more.
So that does go as young as sometimes like a 12-year-old. We've had 12-year-olds streaming. Now, mind you, some of our 12-year-olds totally are just fine. So and the competency levels across all those kids are so different. So, no, this is really fun. We should almost turn this into a separate podcast itself because we could probably go a lot longer.
Because you got a 12-year-old. This may be their first time doing a stream.
Or even being at a sporting event because not all kids are in sports.
Like how many sports people are in stream team? Like
pretty
Trevor?
Much zero. Trevor.
Wait, is he even in?
He's in cross country and wrestling.
Yeah, but I would say he's just video pro and bro, or is he actually in stream team?
Yeah, well, no, he's not in stream team. We're trying to get him.
So there we go. There's like 0 sports teams. So you're going to occasionally hear the person in a basketball game. So they're going across the field. There's an interception, touchdown.
Yeah, and struggling to use those terminologies. So the goal is just to give them an opportunity to learn those skills, learn those terminologies, and that's how we can kind of create a cohesive system. So kind of finishing out some of our deals here. So you've been on the stream team the first year and then been kind of touch and go helping out with a couple years, and then recently you're back on. And final notes, what do you like about the stream team? What has been like your favorite thing, whether it's as a student or as a para or as an admin now? What is your favorite part?
I enjoyed the streaming. It is just, I was like one of the few commentators, so I was pretty much able to get any stream, and just being able, because for me, sports is not necessarily all that fun to watch for me, because I am a person who likes to be in the action,
be involved,
not just stare and go, yes, they are throwing the ball.
Gotcha.
But when I'm commentating, it's like I am part of the action. I am narrating over the...
Yeah, you're involved here.
I am actively involved. I'm helping people. And my style of commentary is absolutely no dead air. Just talk. Constant talking. Make sure everyone is informed of what's going on. Even if I don't know names, I'll be like, Hawks are passing the basketball. Hawks 10 to Hawks 5. And they shoot a score. It bounces off the rim. Rebound caught by opposing team number 15. They're going across field. No field. See, I told you.
It makes up. Things happen. But no. So just being a part of that and being involved in that is something that's really enjoyable for you. Awesome. And then we're gonna round things out with some additional notes here. So fun notes about Joey is he's been, even though he graduated so you graduated
class of 22.
Class of 22. So even though he graduated in 22, we saw him in and out a lot last year, and obviously he's involved this year, but he's been just kind of an integral part of the stream team. Whether he was streaming a lot or not, he was involved in it quite a bit. But we always see Joey doing things like the parades and stuff like that. Often you've been involved, whether you're in front of the camera or even last year you were behind the camera running the production.
I do enjoy doing the community events, because it's like, you don't need sports knowledge for the community event. No,
you don't. You feel like you're a little bit more in your wheelhouse. I totally get that. And then last but not least, we don't have the picture, but this guy has a stream team get up during recess that is legendary.
Recess duty.
It is the everyday. Here, another additional fun fact. Joey, I think, wears his stream team hoodie, I think, every single day, as if it's a quote.
Well, I only wear it for school because there's another sweatshirt that I actually buy.
Okay, so it's school time is stream team time.
School
Fair
time is HBS Stream Team hoodie. Any other time is a different one.
Fair enough. So we always see this guy wearing it at school, and during recess, he'll be wearing the Stream Team hoodie. He'll have the Stream Team cap on, and he's got these awesome shades, and it's such a look. It's such a vibe with the whistle, like so professional, but representing the program so well. And a lot of our students in the Stream Team.
Can we get a graphic on right now, editor?
We'll see if we can pull that up or find a place for that. But my goodness, our other members get a kick out of that, and we just enjoy it. So, but also too, I have to say, Joey, thank you so much for not only being on the Stream Team, but now being an integral part of the Stream Team and help us carry this on and provide something that really not a lot of other schools are doing, especially in the way that we're doing it.
And thank you for creating this opportunity. You've helped me grow as a streamer, get more responsibilities, stuff like that, helping all these kids. And also giving them a bit of a paycheck for allowance and stuff.
Absolutely. Just giving them all those opportunities. Yeah, more than happy to. Okay. Well, that is about it for our Streamer Spotlight today. Thank you for tuning in and on to the regular broadcast.